In the last like 18 hours, I remembered something. Got some of my memory back. Ongoing memory recovery from amnesia I got back in 2014. And so here we go. This is Ruminating, an indoor-outdoor critter approach as Tanis Kelse if a stay-at-home wife. Today is Thursday, 22 January 2026. And here I, Tanis Shearhurst of Seattle, ruminate about an indoor-outdoor critter approach for living with my soulmate if I was a stay-at-home wife and my name were Tanis Kelse. So this is Kelse as in or else, like the English word else, E-L-S-E with a K in front. So Kelse. This is the surname my guys, my Hades, and I choose for me if we do not want me to cheat, nor want me to be susceptible to cheating, nor want me to be susceptible to cheaters, nor people susceptible to cheating. So this is growing up, I called him the guy who I'd get the surname from. Growing up, I called him my good Kelso in reference to a character named Kelso on a TV show. Only my guy was good because I was his only lady. I call my Travis Kelse, K-E-L-S-E, my Travis Kelse, my pudgy hamster, and designated him the Hamster King in approximately 2005, plus or minus a year. That way other people could call him my hamster king, like they can say my hamster king, as in their hamster king, and it would point to him. So there's like an authority structure there that like I could respect, right? Like and I would respect, and there's an authority there that I in a relationship and in a soulmate pair, male and female authorities on different things, right? If none other than anatomy. So, for real. Okay, this helps remind me to ask him for help, and that others can ask him for help as well, including like, do you have questions about me? Ask my Travis Kelse. I'm Tanis Kelse. Okay, so the indoor-outdoor approach includes squirrel doors and bird windows. So, and we got to think about the size of the windows and how accessible they are. So jumping into the critter approach, especially so like the little chickadees and the dark-eyed juncos, those are one thing. There's the birds that are a little bit bigger, like the towhees and the northern flickers, which are a type of woodpecker. And then there are the big ones like the barred owls. Like, how are they getting into the house? Okay, so I have a window that I like crank open and close here. There's also sliding windows, and then do we have like a bell that they can ring if they want to come in or go out? And then for the squirrels, do they need like indoor outdoor? Do they have, is it like a doggy door, only the flap isn't as thick as a piece of plastic? For a dog it might be like thinner for the squirrels. And then do we make it smaller so that the raccoons can't get in? That kind of thing. But so including doors and windows. Parking space in the garage for squirrel Fiats is applicable. Okay. They like to climb on that tractor, so if if they're timid on their driving, we can at least sit in the garage and they can sit in their car and explore the car. Okay. Indoor and outdoor feeding areas, they're fine dining indoors and outdoors, since not all the critters may be permanent. Some may be passing through, so like if they're squirrels or birds or whatever, just like migrating naturally or whatever, or their food supply isn't out for the day or whatever, they can come pass through. If so, even let's say the critters spend a lot of time indoors, they might still want to go out and forage, but then there might be critters that are reliant entirely on foraging who still want to come and like converse with the indoor-outdoor squirrels, so to speak. Or visit us, the Kelses, Travis and Tanis Kelse with an S. Remembering that amnesia thing, working through it. Okay, indoor sleeping areas. They can sleep indoors and or outdoors, and we support full indoor sleeping to allow for space for additional critters in the trees. Yeah, so if the squirrels have holes in the trees, they can kind of think about, well, do we want a cubby indoors? Do we want our hole in the tree? And then like if they take a spot indoors, there might be a different squirrel family that moves into a tree and they're like, well, can we get food? And so then, in that sense, there can be a shared outdoor dining area, but then there's also like the indoor squirrels might get indoor dining, and so they might be like, we prefer this, and then there might be times where they're like, but we only want to eat outside, or we only want to forage. It's about keeping them wild. So there we go. That's ruminating, an indoor-outdoor critter approach is Tanis Kelse, with an S, if a stay-at-home wife.